Hey everyone! Welcome back to the Silver Lining on YouTube, or welcome if you're new. I'm Sarah, and today I'm going to take you on my journey through organizing and cleaning out my pantry. Here we are by my pantry. I'm just going to show you a little bit of what I'm working with here. My plan is to clean everything out, pull everything out, so it's going to be a giant, huge mess on the counter and the table out here. But the shelves in my pantry are so deep that things get shoved behind and then layered to the most accessible, and so I want to sort of remedy that somehow, and I might look into some kind of bins or organization tool to keep that a little bit easier for me to get to things towards the back. This shelf up here that you can barely see, I can only reach the top of it without getting a step stool. So I want to make sure that the things towards the front, like this crock pot, that needs to stay there or someplace that's easily accessible to me, because if it's too high up, like we have some other crock pots and rice cooker up top, which is fine because I don't access those all the time. But the biggest concern is these two shelves right here, because they're so deep and because there's so much stuff in there, I don't even know what I have at this point. So I'm gonna pull it all out, sort of take an inventory, and then get it put back in there and organized. As I get started, I just want to mention that I am taking on the 40 bags in 40 days challenge during Lent. So every day in the 40 days, I will be decluttering a space in my home so that at the end of Lent, when Easter comes, I will be 40 bags lighter. I will link that playlist above and below in the description box if you want to check that out for more decluttering, organizing, and cleaning motivation. Meanwhile, my friend Natasha over on her YouTube channel, Around My Home, is going over the 31 Fly Lady baby steps. So if you're interested in something like that, where she just goes over small steps you can take to keep your house tidier, cleaner, and just kept up better, check that out. I don't have an amazing solution for my canned goods, but for now, I'm gonna just try to use what I have at home, and in this instance, I'm just going to stack them up, and just having the mental inventory is helpful when I put them all back away, and that way, moving forward, I know what I have in here and what I can make. So here it is, the entire inventory on the counter and the table, everything except for the canned goods that I just organized in the pantry and the snack bins that are working where they are. So I'm going to try to put everything back in, or I have some bags set aside for donation items. The first thing that I'm going to do is make a list of categories that I want to put them away in, and then I'm hopefully going to be able to just shop my house to find appropriate bins to store them in as I put them away. I'm just about finished here putting everything back in the pantry where it goes, just sliding these last few items in the bottom and taking the trash out to replace the bag. So one thing that I do like to do occasionally when I take the trash out is put a couple of drops of essential oil in the bottom. I just use a paper towel to put in the bottom of the trash can, put a few drops of my favorite essential oil, whatever that is on any given day, and it just keeps the pantry smelling nice since my trash can is contained inside. It feels so much better in my pantry now that it's more organized. Like I said, I don't have a great solution for my canned goods, but I was able to shop my house and find a couple of clear plastic bins to use for organizing on these other two shelves. Up top, I still have my crock pot that I use the most often, plus along the top shelf, I have things that I use occasionally but not quite as often. And of course on the bottom, let's just say there's room for improvement, and that may be something that you see in a different video in my 40 bags in 40 days journey. And I just want to insert a little before footage. So you can see it feels a little bit just cluttered, and the boxes are all lined up like library books, and you can see that there's layers upon layers behind it. So it just feels good to have it cleaned out and know what I have so that I can move forward with it being a little just more organized and easy to access everything inside. Well, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching today. Hopefully you took away some inspiration from this video. Maybe it inspired you to do your pantry or another space in your home. At any rate, please give me a thumbs up on your way out, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.